Hi, my name's Jane Langley and I'm going to tell you about Bluepatch. We decided to develop Bluepatch because we realised there was a need for small ethical makers and service providers to be easily found by the UK consumers. So we decided the best way to do this was to build a website, bluepatch.org. It's a directory and it's going to be full of all the fantastic small-scale sole traders and medium-sized businesses that we've found throughout the UK. The problem with these businesses is they are hard to come across. They're not on the high street, quite often they can't afford rents, they're inhabiting workshops, small holdings, all sorts of small factories tucked away around the country, and we want to bring them to the consumer's attention. I just want to share with you a few of these people so you can decide for yourself whether you'd like to visit them and buy their goods. First of all, we've got Lucy Moose's Stuffed Doodles. Her business is entirely sustainable because she uses scrap materials. It's a very green business. You can get an entirely bespoke toy, a heritage toy. It's not going to go into landfill 2 years later. In the high street, no. On Bluepatch, yes, you'll find Lucy. Another really great business is the Potter's Jam. I bring them up basically because I'm addicted to their jam. It's completely delicious, very high fruit content, it's local fruit. But the really cool thing about this jam is that the Potters very generously say, return their jar and they'll give you 20 pence off the next pot of jam. And I think that's a just fantastic thing. Just imagine if everyone got their jam from people like the Potters, how much waste we'd reduce. Think about reusing it, it's much more sensible. Flowers, these Sweet Williams, they're English flowers. I got them from my local florist. They've got fantastic bendy stems to prove that they're locally grown, low carbon footprint, seasonal, yes, and they smell gorgeous. This is made in the UK, it's an Oyo and it's a collapsible drinking bottle. This is a terrific idea because what it does is they say don't buy plastic bottles full of drink, use an Oyo. They've been tested to be machine washable, they're fantastic for kids. They fold up to go in your pocket when they're empty. And also the company, Oyo, have started a campaign to find local drinking fountains. So you'll be able to get an app and find a fountain. So just fill your Oyo. No more waste in the oceans or in landfill. And this is made in the Isle of Wight. It's made of recycled sailing boat sails. It's strong, it's waterproof, it's again completely unique, and it's as tough as old boots. It's fantastic. And also Wright Sails are innovating fabric made out of granulated sails at the moment. And this is another thing Bluepatch are very interested in. We're going to be running forums and we're going to put businesses and innovators together, and if they're trying to develop things, they can get together, they can share ideas, they can brainstorm, and maybe we can push things on as a team. A fact of sustainability and ethics is it's not perfect. And with Wright Sails, it was evident in talking to Peter that the frame was not recycled and it is an import. So okay, the front bit is brilliant. They'd like to work with people who could do something about closing the loop. So it's an ongoing project. No one's perfect, but there's a real desire to keep on going and making things more ethical. What's really important to Bluepatch is the structure of the company. It's a social enterprise. It's going to generate income by charging these small businesses a modest amount to have a microsite within our directory. We've already designed the website. We've invested our own money in that design. So it's going to bring all these people together and it's going to make them discoverable on the net, and it's going to bring the market to them. And that's the key aim, is to bring the consumer to these small makers. One thing that we're noticing in the UK is that the economy is floundering, that young people are not getting work. We hope that by getting people to buy local goods, these small makers and doers and services can start to increase their employment rates locally, and this is going to help young people and it's going to help our economy in the long term. These incomes that we're charging from the microsites will actually fund the core team, the marketing team. This is critical, we have to market people. Our team is superb and they're ready to go. The leftover money from these memberships is going to become the Bluepatch Foundation. And that's not 1%, it's not 10%, it's 100% of our net surplus, after we've paid tax in the UK. This foundation's key aim will be to reduce carbon, and that we're going to start to put investment into renewable energies, research, development and investments. That'll be a proportion of the fund. After that, we're going to invest more money creating new green jobs, conservation, into looking after our elderly people, and that's going to become more and more of an issue, and to really trying to bring our communities alive. Our membership businesses are going to be integral to this. We'll run forums to discuss what they believe needs are throughout the country. We'll be listening, we'll be having on-the-ground meetups and creating networks of people who really, as a democracy, want to push change throughout the country. We need funding now to get people out of the day jobs and behind the desks here. The website's built, it's in beta test 2, so we're almost ready to go and to launch in September. We know what we're doing, we're ready to go. Please help us by giving us a bit of support now. Thank you.